Good evening, guys. Am I audible to everyone? And is my screen visible? Okay. Yesterday I had given one project, no? Or let's take, I have given a task. Create employee table using Hibernate. Everyone completed. Yesterday few have completed, but now everyone are able to perform all CRUD operations using Hibernate. Okay. So now to perform insert operation, delete, update, and select, we have written it in separate classes, right? We have written in individual classes. Yes. So if I want to perform all CRUD operation using one single class, can I make use of methods concept? Can I make use of methods concept? Yes, in JDBC, what we did, we created method for each CRUD operation, and we did the same operation. We have written the same code, right? Can you people do that change for your employee? I don't know. One of your friend is asking for that. Who's that? Aishwarya. Aishwarya, Anil, were you not present for JDBC classes? If we want to update only one thing in table, how can we do? You can pass the ID and the respective data member which you wanted to change. For example, ID you need to have, and then if you want to update name, you can pass only name. Nikhil? Okay. Yes, and then you need, in main method, you need to call the method. That's all, Ashwin. You people can make those changes, right? I don't want to Pranali. Which program you want me to explain, Pranali? Using methods, okay. Okay, so I'll just make some changes and I'll tell you how to write it in one class. Let me launch my Eclipse. I still did not present the screen. Wait. Okay, so everyone received Hibernate notes, right? Everyone? Yes. So the complete Hibernate notes is already sent in WhatsApp group. If you people did not check, please check. Who asked for notes? Is my screen visible now? Yes, okay. So I'll just make changes for the teacher class which we have written. So here I created a teacher class with private data members and getters and setters, right? Okay. So now to perform insert operation, delete operation, update operation and get data, I have written separate classes for those. So now what I'll do, I'll just create one single class. I'll create a class and I'll give class name as teacher CRUD operations. So I'll make use of different methods. So I'll write public static void save data. Whenever you save data, you need to pass teacher object. So I'll write teacher T. Next, public static void get data by ID. So here I need to pass int ID. Public static void delete data int ID. So next, public static void update data int, or I can pass the object itself. So now teacher object, whenever you call these methods, you need to pass teacher object or ID. So if we need a main method, I'll create another class. So here I'll write main method and I'll call those methods whenever it is required. So you people know what code should be written to insert the data. Can you write inside this method? You know which method should be called to get data by ID. Can you write that logic inside this method? Yes. Can you complete this class now? Can you complete this class? If you want the structure, I'll share it in WhatsApp group. You can take. Vijay, what is your question? I did not get. For example, in the sense? What code should be written, are you asking? So here is the code to perform insert operation. So you need to write this part. Entity transaction begin, persist and commit. So this object you will be passing from main method. This object will be passed from main method. So you just need to write these 3 lines. So total 6 lines. I have shared the basic structure. Now you can fill all those methods. It will hardly take 5 minutes. Complete it fast. So Aishwarya, I want you to think about this. You can make it static also. So you can write once and then use it in all the other methods. Just try. Vijay, what is your question? What should we write inside this space? That means inside this method. When did you join the class? Okay, fine. So yesterday we had performed insert operation, delete, update and get data, right? So we had written in separate class. So now what we should do is all those we will be writing it in one class only by making use of methods concept. So whatever code you had written in the separate classes, write it inside this method. That's all. It will hardly take 5 minutes complete. Okay, so let me make some changes here. So you can see here I have made entity manager factory, entity manager, entity transaction as static. So I can write once within the class and I can access this in all the other methods. So same way, similar way, can you fill the other methods? Similar way, can you fill other methods? So you people know what to write in get data by ID method. So I'll just write entity manager dot find feature dot class and I need to pass the ID. Yes, so similarly in delete, so I should make use of entity transaction here. Entity transaction dot begin entity manager dot delete, oh sorry, remove. So if you want to remove, you need to pass the object, that is t, but we don't have object. So what we should do, which method we should make use of? So here it will return me teacher, t is equal to, it will return teacher object. Here only, if you want, you can print. So I'll make use of the same thing. To update entity transaction dot begin, entity manager dot merge, pass the object, entity transaction dot commit. Done. So did you people do the same way? Now you people got to know how to write it in one class itself. How to write it in one class. Yes, so I'll just share this code. You need to call those methods with respective parameters to be passed. So I'll just copy and I'll send it to you people in group. You can refer this later. So guys, so we'll start with a new concept now. New concept in the sense, you people are asking how to retrieve all the data, right? How to retrieve all the data. We'll try to understand that. I hope this is easy. I did not write anything in teacher main class, guys. I think you people can write, right? So what I should do in teacher main? In teacher main class? I need to create teacher CRUD operation object. And you need to call the respective methods. That's all. I hope you people can do this. Yes? Oh, sorry, the static method, so this is not required. Directly you can write call save data and pass the teacher object. You need to create teacher object and you need to pass. Reference variable is not required, sorry. So you can use, it is static methods, no? You can just use this. Okay. So I hope similar changes would have been done in your employee class also. So that's fine. We'll just start with something new we'll try to understand today. This is basics. Okay, I'll just share my paint. And now I'll just explain you theory part and then we'll try to implement it. I'll just show you the theory part now. So guys, to insert data, we have persist method. To delete, we have remove method. To get, we have find method, right? And to update, you have merge method. Now, find method is used to get all the data or only data by ID. Find method is used to get all the data or data by ID. It is used to get data by ID. Okay, so we have few methods which is default methods present in Entity Manager. These are the methods which is present in Entity Manager. Yes or no? That is why we create object for Entity Manager and call all these methods. But to get all the data from the table, we don't have we don't have any methods written in Entity Manager. We don't have any methods to get all the data from the table because that is based on user request. These are the basic CRUD operations, so methods are there by default. Now, to get all the data from table, we should write query. Who should write? We should write query. Okay. So what type of query will Hibernate support? Which type of query will Hibernate support? Will it support normal SQL query? No. It will not support normal SQL query. We have something called as JPQL query. JPQL query we use, and what we will pass here is in which entity name we should use and variable name is used, and where variable name is used. Yes, so what is this JPQL? What is this JPQL? This will be your question now. So let me tell you something which is very much important for your interview also. So kindly concentrate here, okay? Now, which concept, like which topic we are studying? We are studying Hibernate, right? We are studying Hibernate, and we know Hibernate is a ORM framework. ORM framework. Now, this framework will make use of few techniques, right? It will make use of few techniques which will help us in making things easier, which will help us in making things easier. Yes. So we are studying Hibernate with JPA. What we are studying? We are studying Hibernate with JPA. So in interview, they will ask, you know a Hibernate framework or you know it along with JPA framework? They'll ask this question. Only you're having a knowledge about Hibernate or Hibernate with JPA. So what we are doing is Hibernate with JPA. So what is this JPA called as? It is a framework, or what is it called as? I will tell you now. Now, in Hibernate, we are making use of annotations. In Hibernate, we are making use of annotations. Yes. For example, we are using @entity, @ID, and etc. We'll use many other annotations in future. Okay. So where does all these annotations present? It is present in JavaX.persistence. It's present in JavaX.persistence. So this you people know because from past 2 days you are working on it. Yes or no? So now who is providing all this? Or what is this annotations called as? So all these annotations are called as JPA annotations. So all these annotations are defined in JavaX.persistence. JavaX.persistence. So can I tell like this? All the JPA annotations are present in JavaX.persistence, JavaX.persistence package. Yes, so we are making use of this JavaX.persistence package. So all these annotations are nothing but JPA annotations. All these annotations are nothing but it is called as JPA annotations. Till here you people are clear? So can you people tell what is this JPA now? Can you people tell what is this JPA now? This JPA is nothing but Java Persistence API. This is nothing but Java Persistence API. So now I don't need to teach what is API. You people already know what is API, right? So now I hope you people are clear. Are we studying only Hibernate or Hibernate with JPA? Are we studying only Hibernate or Hibernate with JPA? We are studying Hibernate with JPA. So where have you used JPA annotations? If interview people is asking where you have used JPA annotations, you can tell. To create table, we have used @entity. To make it as primary key, we have used ID and so on. We will understand it further classes, many annotations. So all these annotations are JPA annotations which is present in Java X.persistence package. This should be your answer. So now, since we are making use of JPA in which we are having some annotations, here Hibernate will not make use of SQL query, it will make use of JPQL query. It will not make use of SQL, it will make use of JPQL. Because we are working with Hibernate with JPA. So JPQL query only will work with this Hibernate. Now, how to write JPQL query? Yes, how to write JPQL query and how it is different from our normal SQL query. We'll understand that. How to write JPQL query and how it is different from SQL query. So now I'll write SQL query. This SQL query, normal SQL query, how you people will write? How you will write? Select star from student. Yes, this is how you write. Now how to write JPQL query? What is the syntax? We will understand. The syntax is nothing. You should make use of entity name and variable name. Entity name is nothing but which class you have annotated with @entity. Which class you have annotated with @entity. As of now, we have annotated @entity with teacher class and employee class. You people have done employee class, but we both together we have done teacher class, so we'll go with teacher, okay? So now what I should do, I'll write select. I'll make use of a variable name. Let's take T because we are working with teacher. So select T from teacher T. This is the syntax. So this is your variable name. This is your entity name. This is the syntax. So we should also follow like this only. Why they have given syntax like this? Because we need to tell from which entity we are making use of or we wanted the data. So we should know from which entity we want the data. So we'll mention the entity name. So similarly, SQL query for where condition. So we will write select start from teacher where ID is equal to 11 or 1. Now JPQL query, we will write select T from teacher T where T dot ID is equal to 11. Sorry. T dot ID is equal to 11. That's it. T dot ID is equal to 11. Okay. So this is how we will write the query. But to write this query, we need to follow few steps. To write this query, we need to follow few steps. So before that, can you people tell what is JPQL? Java Persistence Query Language. Java Persistence Query Language. Done. Done. So we understood how to write JPQL query and how it is different from our SQL query. We understood, right? So till here it is clear. Take your time and understand this concept. Till here it is clear. I'm not getting any response from anyone. Am I audible? Okay, yes. Now I'm getting. Okay. Fine. So now, how to write this? How to write this? We'll understand. In program, how to write, we will understand. T is variable name. If you want to make use of where condition, you will access the variables, right? You will access the data members. So T is a variable. It is a kind of variable which is referring to that particular object, and it will access the members. Okay. So now we will see how to write. So I'll just write string JPQL is equal to select star from, sorry, not star, it is select T teacher T. Done. We have written the query. We have written the query select T from teacher T. Yes, we have written. Now, I need to create a object for the query. In JDBC, we used to create object for statement, object for prepare statement, right? Similarly, here I should create an object for this particular query, what I have written. So I need to make use of query Q. How to create object for this? I'll make use of entity manager reference variable, and I'll call the method create query, and I'll pass JPQL. Create query for this. Create query method is called, and I'll pass this particular query, and object will be created for this. An object will be created for this. Yes. So now what I will do, I want to get the data. I want to get the data. So can you rewind, can you go back to JDBC and tell me whenever we make use of select statement, what will be the return type? Whenever we will make use of select statement, select query, what will be the return type? Return type is result set, right? Return type is result set, right? So here it is result list. For result set and result list, there is no much difference. It is same. Here it is called as result list. So what I'll do, I'll write Q dot get result list. I'll get the result list in which you will be having teacher objects in form of list. So it is list of teacher T. And I can directly print system.out.println of T. What this method will return? It will return all the data present in the table in form of list. Since you people know collection, you will be knowing how this list works. In list, all the teacher data will be added at once, and then we can print it. It will return the list. In result set, one by one it will be printing. Yes, it will go to one by one row and it will print here everything. It will add into the list and at once it will print. Okay, now we will just execute this and check. We have just understood theory part. What we will do, we will execute this and check. I'll just go to my Eclipse. I'll create a class. I'll create a class. And here I'll write get all data. So should I make use of Entity Manager Factory? Guys, tell me now, should I make use of Entity Manager Factory? Should I make use of Entity Manager? Should I make use of Entity Manager Factory and Entity Manager? Yes or no? Should I make use of Entity Transaction? Should I make use of Entity Transaction? Because we are not making any change in the database. We are not making any change in the database, so Entity Transaction is not required. Now what I will do, I'll write the query, JPQL query, and here I'll write select T from teacher T. And then what I will write, I need to create object for query. So I'll write query. Again, you need to take it from javax.persistence. Query from where we should take? javax.persistence. I am explaining that only, everyone listen. I am explaining that only, listen. So I need to create object for this query. I need to make an object, or I need to create an object in which I will be passing this query, right? So now I'll write query Q. Where I can get this object? I will get this object in Entity Manager by using method create query. Create query. And I'll pass the JPQL query. So object is created for query, in which I have a method called get result list. What this will do, it will get all the teacher object present in the table. So I'll take list of teacher reference variable T. Here I'll print T. I'll print T. So let me go to my database and I'll check how many data I have. You can use other variables other than T also. It is not, T is not, it is a variable name. You can use any variable name, okay? So no problem in that. But your entity name should be same as your class name what you have given, okay? Let me open my MySQL workbench. So just give me 1 minute. It's getting launched. Okay, so let me take my teacher table. As of now, I have only one data. That's fine. Let me run this code and we'll check what will be our output. Can you see it is printing the detail which is present in the table? I have only one, so it is printing only one. You people add more than one data. You people add more than one data and just print and check. Everyone just add more than one data into your table and just write this code and print. Where it is giving question mark, it is giving me the output, right? Look, this is the output. ID 11, name is Vikas, subject advanced Java, salary. It is giving me the output where it is giving me the question mark. Underscore. That is the query which is written automatically by JDBC, which is present inside Hibernate. So you don't need to worry about that. Guys, try to execute this. Completed. Make sure from which package you import list. It should be from util package. Check that. Those are getting error with respect to list. Okay. So those have completed this for teacher class. Similarly, do it for employee class. Similarly, do it for employee class also. Send me the screenshot. No, those who are getting list not resolved. Okay, so Vijay, can you give me your AnyDesk ID? Guys, if you're having error, share your give me your AnyDesk ID. I will just check what is the problem. Vishal Kumar, you are having the same problem? List resolved, unresolved problems. Vishal, share me your AnyDesk ID. I'll check and I'll let you know what is the problem. It is just 5 minutes of time. Download AnyDesk and give me the ID. So I can explain to you people even more clear. Vijay Lakshmi is given AnyDesk ID. Just a minute, Vijay Lakshmi. Vijay Lakshmi, can you accept the request? Okay. Okay. Vijay Lakshmi, can you hear me? Lakshmi, can you hear me? Vijay Lakshmi, you got to know what is the mistake you have done. You did not write main method and you are telling ma'am error. What do you want me to do? Vijay, so just accept the request. Vijay, you did not import list. Then what you people are doing, I really don't understand. You don't know how to import also. Why you people are coming for advanced Java classes? One is writing all the code without main method and trying to execute. One is not importing only and telling error. Such a silly mistakes you people will do. Who's Shivansh Kumar? Please accept the request. Shivansh, accept the request. Okay, anyone, any other who's having problem? Rutik, is your problem solved or do you want me to connect? Rutik, accept the connection, accept the request. So guys, those who have completed can leave the class. And Whose Anydesk ID did I take now? I just forgot the name. Whose Anydesk ID? Okay, guys. Before leaving, I just want to inform you that tomorrow there will be no class. Tomorrow there is no class. Again, tomorrow I don't want anyone to text message asking, ma'am, do we have class? Do we have class? I'll not reply. Tomorrow, no class. Okay. Happy New Year, guys. Thank you. You people can leave the class now. Himanshu, which line you are getting error? Can you give your Anydesk ID? Anyone else is having problem? Rutik. Okay, I just connected to you. No, I think your internet speed is too low, so I'm not able to access your system properly. Anyone else who's having problems, send your AnyDesk ID. Rutik, right? No. Whose AnyDesk did I connect now? Prasad. Now you understood what was the problem there? Got resolved? Okay. So Hemant Kumar, I'll be connecting, I'll be sending request to you. Just Hemant Kumar, you have any issues or you want me to send request? Guys, as of now, you people can. Guys, as of now. Okay, so I hope Vishal, public class teacher. You're calling. What are you doing here? Teacher CRUD operation? Yes. Yes. Dot. Update data. Why are you passing null value? You need to pass the respected object, right? I think that is the problem. Pass the object. Teacher object you can pass. Teacher object you need to create and you need to pass to update method. For save data, you are passing teacher object, right? Create teacher object. I'll show you. Yesterday we had done, right? So this is the teacher object. You need to create this in main method and pass the reference. And then pass the reference. For main class only I am telling. You need to create teacher object and pass that reference variable in main class. So guys, you people can leave the class. Those who have problem, like those who have some issues, right? Just send me your AnyDesk ID. Tomorrow we will connect. Okay. Tomorrow around 9:30 or 10 o'clock, you can drop your AnyDesk ID. I will connect to you people and I'll explain you. Not today, Ritik. You have my WhatsApp number, right? Just drop your AnyDesk ID. Tomorrow around 9:30, I will connect.